Let me guess. You're super frustrated with mic arms, or you're just looking for the best one. You want to get started. You want to upgrade. You want something different. You want something that works. And trust me, I've been doing this for 8 years now on my main channel, and I've been fighting the mic arm battle for every single one of those years. And I've had cheap arms, and I've had $125 arms. I haven't gotten like stupid expensive, but I've tried them all, and I've yet to be happy with anything. Well, recently, and not recently, but, kind of recent years, Joe Rogan went to the low profile mic arms and swears by them. Of course, anything Joe does must be amazing. But I looked at the mic arms that he has, and I didn't want to spend that kind of money. But guess what? Elgato came out with their low profile mic arm. But the thing is, if you saw my last video, I'm not too hot on what Elgato's been doing. They start off great, and then they just kind of die on you, and there's no support. And anyway, so I said, you know what, I'm going to find another alternative, and I found Fifine, the microphone boom arm, low profile, and it is exactly what it says it is. And this is what I'm using right now, and I'll put some video up on the screen. You can see it. But here's the thing. I'm a one-man show, unlike Rogan and podcasters and stuff like that, where they're sitting there, they're having a conversation. They don't have a bunch of stuff that they're manipulating on the desk. I've got my mouse, I got my keyboard, I got my Stream Deck, I got things that I'm picking up and I'm showing people and that kind of stuff. I can't have my whole desk blocked by a microphone arm, even if it is low profile. Well, I came across a little hybrid solution, and I don't know if it's going to work for everyone, but there's two things about the Fifine that I hated. The first one is the ball joint. Let me see if I can bring this up here so you can see it. There, you can see the ball joint. That's this part right here. The problem with it is this is not the ball joint that came with this microphone arm. This is the ball joint off of my Elgato. And the reason being is the Fifine microphone arm doesn't have a full 180 degree of rotation. I can't take the mic and put it straight up from the position it's locked in or straight down. And the Fifine, it's like this degree of rotation, which I'm like, if I've got a low profile arm, don't I want it to come in low and then pop up? It seems ridiculous. So I took the ball clamp off of the Elgato, put it on this. Fantastic. It's exactly where I want it to be. Looks good on camera. I look good. I always look good. We know that. Anyway, but I still had this issue with it being down at desk level because it was sweeping around, hitting everything. It would get nice and tucked out of the way when I wasn't using it. That was fantastic. But what I did was, and this is kind of odd, I elevated it. I think it was my Elgato. I'm not even sure where I got it. And let me see if I can do this. I'm going to pop this off right here. And you can see I've got an extension on this thing. And that probably ruined my audio. But you know what? We do what we have to do. And so I've got the clamp, and now I've got this 6-inch extension on it.
That's what she said. Michael.
I can't help myself. And it brings it up to this mid-level height. So now I have this kind of straight arm that comes in and comes out. When I'm not using it, I can slide it all to the side. When I bring it in, it's right at the right height. And I can move it around. I can still reach under it to my desk. I can pick things up and show you over the desk if I want to do that sort of thing. There's all sorts of stuff, and it doesn't block the camera over here. If I switch to my second camera, it doesn't block that. I don't have that one on right now. And it doesn't get in the way. And this has been just the perfect setup. But nobody makes this. So I don't know if you can buy these risers separately. And I don't know if you can buy the ball joints separately. I will look, and if I can, I'll put links down below. I will say this, the Fifine arm is nice. I like the arm. It's better than the Elgato as far as I'm concerned. The Elgato arm has these weird magnetic covers for the cables, and they get knocked off really easily. This one, they look so similar, it's hard to tell them apart. But this one, it just snaps in and snaps out. It's a really affirmative kind of click. It feels good, right? And as far as the pivot on it, and you can adjust it on the ball joints here. There's a spot for an Allen key, and it does come with the Allen key, or you can provide your own. Anyway, so far, It's the best. It's the best worst solution I found. Honestly, we'll have to wait and see how it goes. But for right now, for $57, I can't see why I wouldn't keep using this. And maybe for our podcast setup, I'll start, I'll get some more of these and just use them in the regular standard low profile because for the podcast, I don't need them up at this height. But when I'm doing what we call a talking head style video and I'm sitting at my desk doing this sort of thing, this works great. And if it works for you, let me know what you're using. Put it down in the comments. I want to hear what style of microphone arm you're using, what style of mic you're using. This is the Samson 9Q, and this is the version they'll run off of USB or XLR. I'm running an XLR into a Scarlett, what do you call this? Focusrite Scarlett. It's the 2. It's like the second gen. I really want to get the new gen because the XLR jacks are in the back. Why they didn't do this to begin with, I don't know. Anyway, let me know what you think. While you're down there, go ahead and chomp the old like button, smash that subscribe, ring the bell on the way out. You all take care, God bless, and as always, shine on.